This is a live to show Nico Apex Legends guns. Okay, you get some random people that they join and like, what the fuck you do this live for? Hey, I did it to show my friend a gun. Εντάξει, βλέπεις, κάνε με mute στο βίντεο. Βασικά κάνε με mute στο game chat, το party. Καλά, άκου. Είναι πολύ delayed, αλλά τέλος πάντων. Εδώ αρχίζει, this is like the firing range where you can test some guns. Καλά ρε, no problem. Okay, so this is all the guns. There. I'm gonna show you the snipers που είναι από εδώ. That's sniper ammo. You pick up 12 at a time. You can carry 24 per stack in your bag. We have this sniper which is useless now. Να το. It does a shit damage. Αυτό το purple bar είναι his health. What the fuck is that damage, ρε? 4 shots, they nerfed it. It's fucked now. So the only other good sniper is a sentinel. Που είναι αυτό. No attachments, looks like this. How the fuck do I... Oh. Ναι, μπράβο. It's actually quite nice, ρε. Αυτό θα ονόμαζα the Car 98 of Apex. Εντάξει. Αλλά it has a cool feature. Πρώτο και κύριο, το iron sight γαμάει. It's just a red dot. Body shot, 70 damage. 3 body shots. Εντάξει, φαίνεται πολύ αυτό. Αλλά most guns kill in 10 shots in this game, ρε. Headshots, 140 damage. Now one body shot will kill him, νομίζω. Να. Okay, pretty cool. So 2 shot, 1 to the head, 1 to the body. What I want to show you now is, with this gun, this is armor plates. Ονομάζονται shield cell and shield battery. Battery heals all your armor. Shield cell heals 25, which is 1 armor. So if you take 2 shield cells, you can charge up the sniper. Now it's charged. Actually, you can even see it. Βλέπεις, it's blue and it's turning. Look at the damage now. Από 80 στο chest, από 70 σε 88. Από 140 από πριν, 176 headshot. So this becomes now basically a one-shot machine to the head. Βλέπεις, his health is so low, I can hit him with any gun one time and he'll die, even a pistol. So let's say Brandon comes around the corner, he shot a guy in the leg, and he's like, I shot him. Okay, one shot. Headshot, dead. And you can quickscope this very fast. Only 4 bullets. Take an extended mag. Now we have 7 bullets. Υπάρχουν like perks for your gun, which you can find in the game and παίζεις Battle Royale. If you're not playing Battle Royale, you can buy it in the shop. 3v3 gunfights. Ονομάζεται Dice Tempo. Αυτό γαμάει, because if you shoot on perfect timing, your weapon will be faster. See how much faster it is? It gets much faster. Fast enough to kill a whole team. Quite close, because you can shoot it like... Now it's slow, still slow. After 3 shots it's so fast. Τέλος πάντων, this is the sniper I wanted to show you. Αλλά that's with an iron sight. The sight that I would use is επί 2, which is this one. That's the ×2 sight. But if you buy it in the shop in 3v3s, because you have money, έτσι δουλεύει, you get money for winning rounds, you'd get a sniper scope, which is this one, or this one. You can choose. Τέλος πάντων. This is the one you start with. I'm not a big fan of sniper scopes in this game. I don't think it's needed that far distance. They're fine and they work. Απλά προσωπικά I'm not a fan. I prefer the smaller scopes. Although, like I said, you can charge it, and I think it's such a cool idea, right? 176 to the head, right? 176. In this game, if you have the best armor, που είναι αυτό εκεί, absorbs 100 damage, you have 100 health and 100 shield, so you have 200 health με λίγα λόγια. So, αυτό είναι 125, αλλά you never find this armor, πολύ rare. So most of the time you have 200 health, and you're hitting him in the fucking head. 176. Τέλος πάντων, cool sniper. Τελευταίο πράγμα I want to show you with the snipers is the charge rifle. Fuck the scope. Fuck scopes in general. Iron sight. It shoots like, it does damage even if you don't hit him. Δηλαδή, it has a beam, this. See, it did 42 damage before I even hit him. Καταλάβες πως δουλεύει? Like it charges up and then it shoots. Δηλαδή, I can, let's say I'm tracking that target there and I miss. I still did some damage. 42. Είναι laser. Κυριολεκτικά, it's hit scan, δηλαδή δεν έχει σφαίρα. If you actually hit him, 90 damage. To the body, to the head, 116. And I think it slows them if you hit them in the head. But it's cool because you can be up close with someone and he's thinking, he has a sniper. Ah, no, I have a sniper, eh? Ωραίο sniper. Cool gun, ρε. Είναι πολύ underrated. Θα σας δείξω όλα τα όπλα έτσι τώρα γρήγορα. They were the ones that were hard to explain. The rest of them are easy. We have light ammo, which is like SMGs και τέτοια. The first one is the P2020, which is the P20, right? You know what it is. It's a pistol. Pistolaki. This is the Sketo pistol in the game. You think, pistols, complete shit. You don't use them in COD. In this game, if they don't have a fast gun, it's actually not that bad. One mag will kill him, right? With headshots. Completely destroy him. And this is without a mag. If you have a mag on it, it actually gets quite good. Extended mag. And you put a small sight on it, ×1. Και τώρα, basically zero recoil. It's not terrible. Taxi is not a good gun, αλλά χρησιμοποιείται. Like if you had nothing else, you're not gonna cry that you have a pistol. Then you have the thing above the pistol. This is the hipfire god of this game, ρε. Το hipfire αυτό, look how small it is, ρε μαλακά. Είναι υπερβολικά small. On this gun you can put again a ×1. If you put an extended mag, απίστευτο όπλο, goes from 16 bullets to 25, που είναι πολύ μεγάλο improvement. And you can also put a suppressor, a barrel stabilizer, που σου βοηθάει το recoil. So let's say you had a fully upgraded one of this. That's a fucking pistol, ρε. Brandon loves this gun. Και έχει το καλύτερο hipfire σε όλο το παιχνίδι. Almost killed him, ρε. In this game you melee with punch, or you can jump and kick, που έχει λίγο παραπάνω accuracy. Δεν κάνει πολύ damage, αλλά let's say you go up to a guy, you did most of the damage to him, he's one shot. Instead of reloading, you jump and you try to kick him. The dummies don't, you can't auto-lock onto the dummies, δεν έχει aim assist, γι' αυτό it's hard to hit them. Αλλά in the game, meleeing is actually quite easy. Τέλος πάντων. You'd think pistol, full auto, not gonna have lots of recoil. Σχεδόν τίποτα. Like κυριολεκτικά, I have won games just with this pistol. People never expect that, a pistol's gonna fuck me up. Αλλά no, ρε, σε γαμάει. R3, R9. Τι είναι αυτά? Αυτό είναι το M4 του παιχνιδιού. Κατά κάποιο τρόπο. Maybe ASVAL, αν το σκεφτείς έτσι. Αλλά this is the gun that everybody used to use. It's the one that people say, what's the best gun? Yeah, R3. Ονομάζεται R301, αλλά people call it R3. Oops. Κατά λάθος. That's my ability. Τέλος πάντων. People usually they think, δεν είναι κάτι ενθουσιαστικό. Και δεν είναι. Απλά είναι ένα assault rifle. Δεν είναι κάτι απίστευτο, ας το πούμε. Hipfire is pretty bad, it's okay. Τέλος πάντων. Δείξω το recoil μία. With the barrel σχεδόν τίποτα recoil. Αν βγάλεις το barrel, up, left και πάει προς τη μέση πάλι. So you can imagine this is the distance you're gonna usually make a fight without controlling it. Να σου δείξω σε λίγο. With controlling it. Τι recoil είναι αυτό, μαλάκα. Fuck. Personally δεν είμαι πολύ μεγάλος fan. Αλλά with a barrel stabilizer for the barrel γαμάει. Αυτό το όπλο είναι basically the same με αυτό το όπλο. Αυτό είναι SMG, αλλά πυροβολάει too fast, ρε. Δηλαδή, αν δεν τον χτυπήσεις με την πρώτη σφαίρα, θα έχασες όλες τις σφαίρες. Να σκεφτώ τι εννοώ τώρα. So, this gun, you know, it has some time to empty the mag. Empty. Δες τώρα αυτό. Gone. And that's the purple extended mag. Αν βγάλεις το extended mag, 20 σφαίρες. Αυτό το gun είναι κάτι που χρησιμοποιάνε the good players. It melts you, ρε μαλάκα. It's like the Renetis. Αλλά no one's gonna stand still, ρε. Usually they're moving. I did 130 damage εκεί. He has 200 health. 143. So just not enough, ρε. Δηλαδή 200. That would have killed him. With some headshots, ρε. Δες πόσο γρήγορα. If you were close to him, you have hip fire. Μαλάκα, απίστευτο. Very hard to use, αλλά γαμάει μόλις το συνηθίσεις. Αυτό είναι το Uzi του παιχνιδιού. Αν σκεφτείς Uzi of COD, αυτό θα έλεγα είναι το Uzi και πάλι in this game it was my favorite gun for a very long time. Δεν έχει κάτι σπουδαίο, the magazine isn't big, the recoil is very low, and it has a medium fire rate and a medium to small hip fire. Πολύ καλό hip fire. I don't even have to aim from here, like Battlefield. Πολύ low recoil. It's very easy to use, beginner friendly. Nothing special. Αλλά γαμάει, I use it a lot. And finally we have the how would you explain? G7 ονομάζεται, αλλά it's a semi-auto, so FAL κατά κάποιο τρόπο. Αλλά in this game, the FAL, it's kind of like if you can hit your shots, it's amazing. If you can't, then it's okay. Αλλά you see, it doesn't feel fast because it's not fully auto, αλλά the R3 does 14 damage. The G7 does 34. Και είναι αρκετά γρήγορο. And headshots, εκεί είναι που γαμάει. 60. A sniper does 70. So, αν το σκεφτείς έτσι, a sniper does 70 to the chest. So, even if you hit one headshot εδώ, it's like you hit a sniper shot. Και έχει πολύ μεγάλο mag for a semi-auto gun, especially with extended. Και recoil σχεδόν 0. Πολύ εύκολο to hit the shots. Μείνανε άλλο 2. We have the αυτό υπάρχει και στο COD, exact same gun. The MK2. Είναι το cowboy gun, ρε. Υπάρχει και στο COD, δεν είναι κάτι unusual. Αλλά εδώ, in this game, you can put an extended mag on it. So, παρά 6 σφαίρες, έχουμε 12? Ναι, 12 σφαίρες. 12 σφαίρες, and it charges up. And this, on the left and right side of the reticle, it charges up. Και όταν κάνει charge, κάνει παραπάνω damage. So, normal damage, 42. Charged up, 57. Εντάξει, δεν είναι a huge difference, αλλά to the head, 74. Και with charged, 100. 2 shots to the head if you were to fully charge it. That's not what's cool though, right? What's cool is you can get a perk for it που ονομάζεται Shatter Caps. Now it's a fucking shotgun. It's not the best shotgun because you have to, with this gun, you have to charge it for it to do some damage. Because if you don't charge it, δεν κάνει και τόσο damage. Αλλά from quite close range, 58 damage is quite a lot for at this range with a shotgun. I'm basically hitting him for what the G7 was hitting him for. Maybe some more. Αλλά it's nice to have the option, because let's say you want to take a shotgun but you don't want to take a shotgun. You want to have a long distance gun, and you want to use it like a sniper, but then someone gets too close. It gives you an option, because people move crazy in this game. That's the only special thing here. We have a pistolaki. Without the scope, this thing is Panayamu. It's basically the revolver, αλλά with the scope, the recoil is basically 0. This is the gun that if you have crazy accuracy and you play on PC, this is the gun you're gonna get headshots with. 2 headshots, almost 200 damage. Τίποτα άλλο εκεί. This is the Bruin, when it used to have 0 recoil. This is the gun where I'm not gonna control the recoil καθόλου. I'm not even touching the right stick. Basically nothing. If you try to control it, you're gonna hit 90% of your shots. It has a huge magazine. This is the gun everyone's complaining about. Too easy to control, and το άλλο. And if you burst fire it, malaka, it doesn't move, like literally. This gun is the gun you pick up if you can't aim for shit. How am I? This is the burst. Nothing special about the burst. It does a lot of damage if you hit all 3 shots. It gets a lot of headshots, but if something's moving far away, not gonna hit every shot. Gonna hit maybe 20-40 damage. So you would think, burst, καλό accuracy, long range. Σε αυτό το παιχνίδι, really, you're gonna use it at close range. It has a very nice it has a very nice hip fire. Finally, we have the AK-47 of the game, known as the Flatline. Αλλά in this game, the recoil is not as bad as the AK-47. Αλλά the recoil, it's compared to the other guns, it's very fast. Very bad, no. No. So, this is the recoil. If you compare this to this, this is me trying to control it, and I'm quite close to the wall. It's not that you can't control it, it's just it goes up, right, left, up, right, and the more magazine the bigger your magazine, αυτό θα συνεχίσει, and it's gonna keep going. Αλλά it's probably the highest DPS, like damage per second in the game after this στιγμή, because it's hard to control, so you should be rewarded for being good with it. I suck with it. Αλλά αυτό το gun έχει επίσης a hop-up, δηλαδή perk, where you can put it in semi-auto, και παρά να κάνει 19 damage to the body, 33 to the head, it does 75 to the head and 43 to the body. Με λίγα λόγια, turns into a G7 Scout, but better. Because it's a little bit slower, but does more damage. So if you're fighting close range and you're like, oh, there's a guy 1,000 years away, I can't kill him. Instead of trying to have 2 weapons, one long range, one and this one, you can use it for very long range, right? Τέλος πάντων, that's everything here. Now we just go to the shotguns and the energy ammo. The energy guns, I don't even know how to explain that. Some of them, they have a charge up time. Δηλαδή, it takes some time για να αρχίσουν να πυροβολάνε. SMG, assault rifle, nothing special, exactly the same as the before. Διαφορά εδώ είναι, it takes some time to start maximum speed. Καταλάβες, it takes a while. But it has a much bigger mag. And in general, right now they're better, but after just because of the meta. This has a perk to make it shoot straight away. Που το κάνει 1000 φορές καλύτερο, because if someone comes to you and pushes straight away, you can just start shooting at full speed. Then we have the SMG. The SMG is basically the same as the R99 from the light ammo, από εκεί, that shoots really fucking fast. Αλλά it has a different, quite a cool iron sight. and a lot more controllable compared to the other one. The other one has like recoil after in a little slower, has a lot more recoil. So if you wanted an SMG and you wanted it to be fast, this is the MP7, and the other thing is the Vector. Also, hip fire is basically the same. It will fuck anyone close range. And finally we have the L-Star. This is a meme of a gun. You don't have to reload it. He like cooldown. So if you shoot too much, it will get too hot and you have to change the cartridge because you burned it. Lebis has like a cooldown. So κατά κάποιο τρόπο you have to reload by stop shooting. The only cool thing about this gun is that, and ότι οι σφαίρες είναι 5 φορές the size of a normal σφαίρα. So hipfire is actually amazing. It's an LMG, αλλά you can't run away from it, right? Like it's gonna just fuck you because how big the sfera is. The recoil is crazy though. Finally we have the, remember I showed you before the Bruen. Εδώ. So this is the Spitfire, αλλά it's basically a Bruen, 0 recoil. And the damage is good, not amazing, but it's good. No, the damage is good. Everything is good about it, really. There's no reason not to use it. It has 0 recoil, the damage is good. The Devotion is just a better version. So είναι λίγο καλύτερο, αλλά it takes forever to charge up unless you have the perk. If you have the perk though, it deletes people. Κυριολεκτικά, it has recoil στην αρχή, like it goes straight up in the beginning, this. Αλλά μετά κρατιέται, like you can hold the recoil εκεί. So if you aim at the floor, he's dead. And I still have like 33 ammo. Still have 17 ammo. You can burst it, αλλά it doesn't do a lot of damage. It does less than the Spitfire. Αλλά it's basically the same as a Spitfire, αλλά it takes time to charge up, but does more damage and has more recoil. Nah. That's all of the energy guns. Now we have the care package. So στα care packages, κατά κάποιο τρόπο, ναι, care package, loadout drop κατά κάποιο τρόπο, you can get one of 3 guns. This changes every season. The first gun is a burst SMG. Πυροβολάει 5 σφαίρες, το hipfire είναι crazy, αλλά you can turn off the burst, have it in full auto. It's a bit slower, αλλά basically 0 recoil. It has a huge mag, 35 rounds. And it has basically a very nice hipfire. Nothing special. Triple take. Now this is cool, ρε μαλάκα. This gun will shoot 3 spheres at a time. How can I... You see it in the air, 3 at a time. Okay. Αλλά when you aim in, you can turn off the choke, like a shotgun, where you can choose if it shoots 1 or 3 spheres at a time. You see, πυροβολάω 3 σφαίρες, αλλά είναι τόσο close που λες και να ήταν μία σφαίρα. Ενώ if I just hipfire it, it's gonna shoot 3 at a time. Γιατί είναι cool αυτό? Because if someone's too close, another cool thing about it is if you want to just shoot someone far away very quickly, you can just try it and see, because even if 1 sfera hits, it's gonna do a lot of damage. 2 σφαίρες hit, εκεί 46 damage. Παραδείγματος χάρη, I'm here and I don't want to use the choke, I just want to shoot 3 σφαίρες. I can hipfire him and ό,τι χτυπήσει, which is cool there, because in this game it's very hard to snipe, but you want to snipe because you miss sniping, ξέρω εγώ. You have the option to use this gun where you can still snipe, and if you miss, it's not going to be the end of the world. Or if you want to use it as a sniper, just wait until it charges. Τέλος πάντων, the final thing here is the only gun that will one-shot you. Αυτό είναι το Kraber. Είναι big sniper, μόνο 4 σφαίρες, huge magazine. This is, πώς να το πω ρε, it's kind of the AX50 HDR. This is what this is, αλλά it's care package only. 400 damage to the head. You have 225 health maximum. So 400 ρε, it's gonna kill up to 2 people, double the damage of what you need. Reload takes forever, αλλά to the body, 145. 2/3 of your health. Then you can just take any gun and finish it. Αλλά the point of this gun is you try to get a headshot. Because the headshot είναι το τι θα τους γαμίσει. Try to quick scope headshots. Okay, finally we have the shotguns. You're probably bored as fuck now. I'm gonna show you the shotguns. Mozambique pistol. The Mozambique pistol is just a shotgun pistol. Αλλά hipfire is amazing. Και it's been buffed recently. Παρά 4 σφαίρες έχουμε 6. It's full auto. Αλλά most people use it like a P2020. Αλλά you can use it full auto. ADSing it will make the spread a little less. Αλλά γενικά δεν θα κάνει πολύ διαφορά. This is the gun you use. You just hit someone. He's kind of low health. You switch to it. Και ό,τι σφαίρα χτυπήσει. The cool thing about shotguns in this game is it doesn't matter how far you go. The damage will be the same per σφαίρα. So it doesn't matter if I'm hitting the target εκεί κάτω. If the σφαίρα can go that far, it will do the same damage. In this game there is no like... There is bullet drop, αλλά there's no speed loss. Απλά σταματάει η σφαίρα σε μια φάση. So I'm hitting that target for 45, I'm hitting this one for 45. My point is that you can use this shotguns in this game like a pistol or like any gun. Okay, we have the EVA 8. The EVA 8 is just the full auto gun. Υπάρχει in COD. There's 3 of them. Just hold the trigger. It does a lot of damage. It has a big mag. You can increase the fire rate because the attachments for shotguns are an increase in fire rate. You can ADS this, but usually you're gonna use it like hipfire. It will kill 1 to 2 people depending if you're ADSing or not. But I think you get the idea, right? Like you can still use it from a long range and still do some damage. Like it's not a shotgun, oh you have to be in this range to use a shotgun for a one shot or this range. Like it's not gonna one shot anyway. It will do a maximum of 63 damage maximum. But from here 56, 28, you have the option to use a shotgun as a medium range weapon. Okay, this is not the cool one. This is just pretty simple. Finally, we have the Mastiff and the Peacekeeper. Okay, the Peacekeeper is very cool. The Mastiff is τι προτιμάς? It's like they're kind of the same, but it's which one you prefer to use. This gun will shoot σφαίρες σε μια γραμμή. Δηλαδή βλέπεις αυτή τη γραμμή. So from a range it's not going to be as good because it's shooting in a line. But if there's like a room and you shoot in the room, one of the bullets is going to hit them. If you're close range and you ADS it, περίμενε, let's kill him. 88 damage to the head, 112. So probably does more damage than the Peacekeeper up close. But the Peacekeeper, which is my favorite shotgun, it has a cool feature. So yeah, it's a shotgun. It will shoot instead of like a line, πυροβολάει σε αστέρι. Βλέπεις like a human, like a person. Ενώ το Mastiff πυροβολάει σε γραμμή. Αυτή είναι η διαφορά τους. Αλλά when you ADS it, it will charge and it will shoot a slug. Αλλά το slug είναι τόσο καλό, you can snipe with it. Κυριολεκτικά. $99 damage with a shotgun from here. It does more damage than the fucking sniper from the care package, ρε. Κυριολεκτικά. 54 damage from here. More damage than the G7 Scout. 63 damage. What does this mean? You're fighting close range. You have a gun. ξέρω εγώ. You're using it. You're out of ammo. Oh fuck. I'm panicking. You can take a shot like that. See if it works. But if you take a second to think about it... Oh, I ran out of ammo. Let's say you're behind someone. You want to do a lot of damage really fast. 103 damage. Very, very cool there because it opens up so many... Σου ανοίγει τόσους τρόπους να κάνεις flex. it's a gun that where if you die from it, you're like, how the fuck did he kill me? But when you're using it, you're like, how the fuck am I missing every shot? 9 damage. 16 damage. 9 damage. It's a 7-5. Αλλά έχει 6 σφαίρες with a slug. Brandon hates using this thing, αλλά when he dies from it, he's like, when I shoot the gun, nothing happens. When they shoot the gun, I die. Αλλά I bet you Brandon uses it like this. Ενώ it's more of a take your time, use it like a sniper, because the more you charge it, the better the shot's gonna be. Αλλά also the more accuracy you have to have. If it's charged like this and I shoot here, I'm not even gonna hit him. Anyway, very cool gun. Apex in general has a lot of cool ways of making guns. And the final thing, the newest weapon, is the bow. Think of it as a crossbow, αλλά it's a bow. 60 damage, it used to be 70. That means it's 4 shots to kill. To the head, Gani, 105 damage, 2 shots to kill. Αλλά it has 2 perks, you can take them both at the same time. Dead Eye's tempo, which means it shoots faster if you time it. And then you have the same thing from the shotgun από πριν, που σου έδειξα αυτό, if you remember that gun, που πυροβολάει μία σφαίρα and you can make it like a shotgun. This has the same thing where you can shoot it like a shotgun. It's not too worth it, but let's say the guy that you're trying to kill has much more accuracy than you, and you're like, oh, I'm missing every fucking shot there, he's hitting me every time, and he maybe has low health. You can hit 22 damage, 47, 33, 33, 33, or maybe he's running away and you don't want to hold the whole thing to shoot it like wait all this time. Maybe you just want to hit him fast. Just pull it. Πολύ λίγο. It won't do a lot of damage, but if all of them land, you're doing enough, just enough to kill him, right? Because it's fast. And let's say he's running away. Εντάξει, it's a thing that you might use, you might not use. In this game we have 3 grenades. We have normal grenades, which no one really uses unless we want to throw it in the room, thermites, and arc stars. Arc stars are basically Semtex, αλλά it does damage when it lands, 90 damage just for hitting him, και μετά it explodes and does 70 damage. If you didn't hit him, it's just sticky like a Semtex. I can never land grenades, I never use them. Like, I don't understand how far they roll. It's so hard, Malaka. Like, look. Where the fuck is it going, Malaka? Τέλος πάντων, thermites. Thermites κάνουν έναν τοίχο φωτιάς. The problem with thermite is it doesn't do that much damage, but the longer you stay in it, the more damage it does. Like, see, and even when you're running away from it, you can still die from the damage of the fire. So even if you hit him, it will do enough damage to him you're gonna wanna heal at some point. So the thermite isn't to kill someone, it's to stop someone from coming to you or stop them from coming out. So if they're low health, for example, they're stuck in a room and the door is here, you throw it there, they're not coming out now. The problem is you can jump over thermites. Nah. And you won't take that much damage for it. But look at my health there. We're talking 30-40 damage just for running through it. So κάτι κάνει. The problem is if you're playing against a guy who knows what he's doing, he's just going to jump over it and push you. Αλλά look how fast he will kill. 4 damage, 8, 12, 16, 24. Και πάει πάνω ρε. He's dead so fast. So if someone's reviving, you throw that shit, they're going to die so fucking fast. I changed my buttons I keep pressing the wrong button. I changed it to quad buttons. It doesn't look like a lot, αλλά από εκεί ως εκεί, you're doing a lot of damage. Especially in a messes room. The final things about Apex, you have backpacks, different sizes. You you have knockdown shield. Όταν πέσεις, you can hold the shield in front of μια σπίδα μπροστά σου, which will eat a specific amount of damage. Αυτό είναι 200 health. So when you go down, you have your health, 100 health, επίσης 200 health παραπάνω. So έχεις 300 health πριν να πεθάνεις. So the guy you're fighting has to think, shall I kill him or leave him? Because I have to put my entire magazine into this guy to kill him. 200 health, ρε. That means I have to shoot him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have to shoot him 6 times depending on what gun I have. Maybe 3 if I have a sniper. And I have to think about it. That's just the grey one. If you get the blue one, you have more health while you're dying than you did when you were standing up. When you were standing, you had 200 health. Now you're on the fucking floor, you have 450 health. And then 750. And this is the same, but it's a self-revive. So 750 plus a self-revive. You have helmets. It will reduce the damage to your head. I think it's like 5%, 10%, 15%. And the gold one will make your ultimate come back faster. Αυτό είναι το ultimate move σε αυτό το character. Ρίχνει ένα jump pad, you can jump on it και σε ρίχνει πολύ μακριά to run away, maybe get a quick snipe. Ξέρω εγώ. Every character has a different ability. This guy also has run faster κατά κάποιο τρόπο, kind of like a stim. And this is the armors, grey, blue, purple. The red one έχει 25 health more than the gold one and the purple one. Αλλά γενικά you're never gonna find that, you're never gonna find that. The highest one is the purple που σου δίνει 200 health. Let's say you took some damage. Για παράδειγμα, someone threw a thermite on me, λέμε τώρα. I'm about to land, someone threw a fucking thermite, I'm in the thermite, I took lots of fucking damage. Okay. I'm cracked. A shield cell, bottom left, κάτω αριστερά. Use a shield cell. It takes that long and it will heal 1. 3 seconds, it will heal 1 shield. The big one will take 5 seconds, but it will heal all of your armor. Επίσης, in your inventory, you can only hold 2 shield batteries, αλλά you can hold 4 shield cells. That's Apex in general, right? Like that's everything. Δεν έχει κάτι άλλο in Apex. Now it's just running, sliding. Υπάρχουν ziplines just like in COD. The recoil is different. People move faster. Αλλά except for that, everything is exactly the same, right? Δηλαδή, I showed you everything that I can show you. Υπάρχουν ziplines which you can use έτσι. Αλλά you can also use it to go up. And there are multiple characters. I'm not going to show you them all, right? Because I don't know if you're bored. Αλλά these are all the characters που υπάρχουν. These are the ones that I own. Αλλά there's many different ways to play. Δηλαδή, Lifeline has a revive drone. When you revive someone, you don't have to stand there. It will revive automatically and you can still keep fighting. So let's say you went down, I revive you. I can still keep fighting to keep you alive while you're being revived. And when you are revived, I can give you a heal drone. It will take out a dick and it will put it on you and then you start to heal. I actually want to show you, that's kind of cool. They buffed it τώρα τελευταία. See? Σου δίνει ένα βίλλο and it heals you. Also, she has an ultimate που σου δίνει care package. This is an ultimate accelerant που σου δίνει 35% of your ultimate now παρά σε ένα λεπτό. Most ultimates are 1 to 2 minutes long. See, 51% στο κέντρο του screen, 52%, 53%, and when I finish this thing it will go up to like 70, 80, 89%. Τέλος πάντων, I just want to show you the ultimate, because the care package in this game is very nice looking.
Here's my birthday present.
Malaka, don't tell me that wasn't sick. You open it, it gives you one thing better than what you had. So if you had a blue, it will give you a purple. If you had a purple, it will give you a gold. So you usually use it when you really need the next level of what you have. So let's say you have grey and you can't find a fucking blue shield, then you're gonna want to take a care package and it will give you one better than what you have right now. Let me blue extended mag, because I have no mag. So this is like a tactical character, right? This is you help the team, you help yourself, you find shit fast. Αλλά then you have other characters which have completely different like uses. Αυτός έχει μια μεγάλη ασπίδα. You can't shoot in or out of it. You can't break it. So you have a shotgun in this scenario, for example. And there's a guy there, he's trying to shoot your ass. You do a jump shot, you shoot him, and then, you know, when your shield comes back, you use it again. Κάθε 30 δευτερόλεπτα. And this guy has an ultimate, basically. Ναι, και ασπίδα on the shield. You see that? It will block damage to your head, 50 damage, which is like 1-2 shots. It doesn't sound like a lot there, but if you have no health, you can use a head glitch. Παραδείγματος χάρη here. Now you have extra damage he has to use to go to your head. Very cool, right? He's a very... Many people use him. His ultimate is like an airstrike. Then you have completely different character again. This is like an information character. You press the button, it shows you where everyone and everything is. See, 3 people, and it will stay like that for a few seconds, and you get the chance to hit him before he knows you're even there. And the ultimate just shows people in black and white. Another thing I can't show you here, this guy, if a guy was here 10 seconds ago and he picked up a gun, it will say on my screen someone picked up a gun here 30 seconds ago. So I know that someone was here πριν 30 δευτερόλεπτα, so ξέρω κάπου εδώ θα είναι. Now we have movement characters. This is my favorite type of character. Μ' αρέσουν πολύ τέτοια characters. Movement, simple, right? Like, it's not hard to explain. They have an ability που τους αφήνουν to move fast. Αυτός έχει τέτοιο. Κατάλαβες? So every 30 seconds he can use his ability που he can go from one side of the map to the other very fast. Αλλά γαμάει αυτό, because let's say you're fighting down here, your friend has a sniper, Brandon just sniped the guy down there, the guy is down, and we're like, oh, he's down, he's just gonna get revived now. Ισχύει αυτό, αλλά if you have a character like this, you can get there way before anybody else. Το γάμισα, αλλά if you didn't, and this was a downhill, point is that if you get good with this character, you can get to places where no one else can get very, very fast. I'm gonna try one more time, because what I just did was very fucking bad example, right? Εντάξει, in the game, you're gonna use it much faster than what I'm doing now, ρε, αλλά... And now I'm healing, ας πούμε. That guy is still looking for me, I'm healing, I'm full health. I'm using my heals, ξέρω εγώ. This is Brandon's favorite character, or it was. This, αυτή η γυναίκα έχει ένα ability που you can't shoot her for a few seconds, αλλά she can't shoot you either. Why is this cool? Because let's say there's guys here and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna fucking die now, I can't move. You press the ability, you say, Nico, cover me, I move here, and now I have the airdrop. I just took an airdrop gun. Κατάλαβες. She also has a portal που σε αφήνει να πάρεις όλο το team από μία πλευρά του χάρτη στην άλλη. Να σου δείξω τι εννοώ. If you use this right, it's very cool. If you use it wrong, you get your whole team killed. Okay, so you activate it. Λέμε τώρα, your team is fighting here. There's a few guys over there. Your team is fighting. You're like, πω μαλάκα, one of them needs to flank. This is my job. I'm going around. Checking if they're still there. I close my portal εδώ. My portal is here. Okay, so when they come out of the portal, so they're fighting here now. They go through the portal. Now we are behind them. They can use it as well though, right? So that's the thing, like if they're fucking you here, they turned around, they're fucking you, you're like, oh my lag, I jumped through it quick, and now they're coming behind you as well, you're trying to fucking reload and they're coming piece up after the you're gonna have to have people behind to make sure that you don't get fucked. You can use this as well. This is a cool character, Allah has a lot to think about. Ενώ υπάρχουν characters that don't have a lot. He's the character that I think you would use, right? If you played Apex, this is the character I would recommend to you. Very cool character. Very simple. So this is Bangalore. Έχει smokes. Αλλά αυτά τα smokes τα ρίχνεις like ridiculously far. Και όταν κάνει explode, δεν είναι μικρό. Είναι ολόκληρος τείχος. And you can shoot 2 at a time. And there are attachments in this game, scopes, which you can see through smoke. And also the other character I showed you before can also see through anything. So if I was playing this character, for example, and you was playing the one I just showed you, you could smoke them, I could hit my ability, and now we can see them but they can't see us. Very simple character. You can have 2 smokes at a time, they come back pretty fast. If someone shoots you and misses, δηλαδή εδώ, anywhere around you, you will run 30% faster. So you start to run much faster for a few seconds. Right? So anytime someone shoots at you, the second time they try, it's going to be much harder for them to hit you. And finally, you have ultimate ability, which comes back once every 2 minutes, νομίζω. Whoops. Maybe even 1 minute, I'm not sure. Ανάμιση λεπτό, a minute and a half, 90 seconds. Αλλά this is an offensive ability, so basically an airstrike. It's exactly an airstrike, right? Αλλά it hits many times. I'll show you what I mean. Right? So you have a grenade, you throw it.
Oh, painless knocking at the door.
Πέφτει σε μια γραμμή. The problem with the ability is it tries to fall in a line where it makes sense. So if you throw it, for example, here, it will try its best to go like this. But because I threw it like and hit the rock, it started here, then it went there, and then it went there. Kind of like a cluster. This is a defensive ability, character. Αυτός ο character είναι to camp or to run away or to stick someone in a building. You throw this bag. If someone is close to the bag, it will open. I don't think it will work in here, but if someone's close to it, it opens and it does some damage. The damage is very low, but while they're in there, they can't see shit, they can't shoot shit, they can't move for shit. So let's say τώρα υπάρχει μια πόρτα εδώ. You can hold doors closed just by staying next to them. So he's behind the door, he can't hit me. To break the door, he has to kick the door 3 times. I can put this here. Now if he breaks the door, he hits the trap. So he fucked himself, right? He's inside the house, he can't get out because there's gas there. His ultimate ability, that's also the δείξω, αλλά it's basically a very big green cloud that you can throw like a grenade. Nothing special there. I showed you all the ones that I have, αλλά γενικά there is 3 types of way to play. Offensive, which is like the one that I showed you here. You have the smoke grenades, you can use it to revive, you can use it to stop them from shooting at you. You can use it with combination of another character or a sight where you can see through the smoke. Or you can use it just to heal. You throw the smoke, you know, you run into the smoke, you try to heal yourself, they don't know where the fuck you are, they're trying to listen for you. That's an offensive, like, attack character. And then you have the movement, που σου δείξα already. You know, you can use it to move out the way. Ultimate can make you move from here to there, zipline. Manual zipline. And then you have defense or support, like the, you know, you have the big bubble here, or you have the other one where you can revive or you can heal. So there's 3 ways to do it. Like, you would think it's very complicated, αλλά δεν είναι, ρε. Like, if you think about it, you have one character who has 2 abilities. One to use, like that, ας πούμε. One που είναι ultimate που έρχεται κάθε τόσο. And one ability that you can have all the time. For example, if someone shoots at me right now, I can run faster. Αυτά. That's the whole game. Like, σου εξήγησα όλο το παιχνίδι μέσα σε μισή ώρα. Υπάρχουν άλλα characters, αλλά you get the idea, right? Like, there's 3 types, and depending on how you like to play. That's everything, right? I'm ending the live. Unless you want to see a 3v3, I can show you that, and then βαριέσαι. Give it a try though, right? It takes some time to learn to aim, αλλά... Πες μου, ρε, θες να δεις ένα 3v3 ή... Ναι, ρε. Είναι έτσι, there's 2 game modes, Battle Royale και 3v3s. Πολύ long ago, ρε, αλλάξανε πολλά. Ξέρω, ρε, ρωτάω αν θες να το δεις το 3v3. Εγώ δεν παίζω Battle Royale on this game γενικά, ρε. I might, αν με ρωτήσει κάποιος αν ο Brandon έχει όρεξη. Αλλά γενικά παίζω 3v3 and there's 3 maps. Ένα είναι open, ένα είναι κλειστό και ένα είναι like a mix. Ο Brandon πότε θα έρθει, ρε? Πάρ' τον, ρε, because τόση ώρα we're waiting for him. Πάω τώρα.